Hello and welcome back to Coin Jam. Today we're going to talk about last Thursday's new releases from RAM. We're here on the shop to have a look, and boy, was there some drama this time. So let's dive in. Okay, so the new releases, I can't actually show you the first one I want to talk about because it's actually already sold out. That's right. So that was the main drama we had. So we had this Milky Way coin, and this is part of the Earth and Beyond series, which we thought was done and dusted. There was 3 coins released with featuring the Earth and the Moon and the Sun. And they were a set of 3, the boxes joined together. It was a nice sewn up set. Then we got word that there was a new one coming this year, so it was quite interesting. So this came out with a lot of people expecting it to do well, but it sold out within 2 hours of launching on RAM's website. Also, lots of dealers were making special notice to say, look, we didn't get many of these this time. We wanted lots, but we couldn't get many. So it was very scarce even with dealers. And immediately prices on eBay started to go crazy. The first one sold for $350 Australian dollars, when the RRP just moments before it was 135. So it's nearly tripled in value the minute it sold out, and sales have continued around the 300 mark, 325 mark. If you can get one for under 300 now, you're a bit lucky, basically. So a lot of people not happy that wanted one and missed out. I think a lot of people who were looking forward to this could have predicted a sellout. Whether we knew it was going to be quite so quick is the question. But then here comes the next part of the drama, which is that reports are circulating that a large number of these coins were sent overseas. Now, a lot of the high-end coins are popular overseas, and that's always a factor, but reports are saying that as many as half of the 6,000 mintage, or possibly some people are saying more than that even, were immediately not even available in this country. So that would explain partially why dealers couldn't get that many, and therefore why RAM sold out so quickly, because they even didn't have anywhere near the full number of the 6,000 mintage. I mean, 6,000 isn't a huge number. The original 3 were 5,000. 6,000 still not a huge number if it's a popular coin. Obviously, there's plenty of coins that have a lower mintage than 6,000 and they don't sell out, but this one certainly was going to be very popular. So why overseas? Well, US obviously has a big interest in some of our coins, but Germany particularly is involved in this coin specifically because a German company helped to manufacture this domed coloured style of coin, and some are even saying that they had a sway in whether this coin even got made. So I imagine that that's the large part of it. Still, there we have it. That's the drama on the Milky Way coin. Let us know in the comments if you got one, or if you missed out and wanted one, or if you hate it. It's definitely not for everybody. It's definitely a radical kind of coin, but let us know your thoughts. Meanwhile, it wasn't the only coin to be released, and it wasn't the only coin with drama. The centenary of Rotary is celebrating this year, and they have this silver proof, a nice uncoloured silver proof, and that was also on sale from Thursday. It's still available though, this one, even though it's only got a 3,000 mintage total, and a lot of dealers also said they didn't get too many of this one. RAM also have put a limit of 3 per customer, which was the same limit they had for the Milky Way coin actually. So you could possibly theorize that maybe the Rotary clubs secured some of a reservation of some of these, perhaps, which might lead to less availability, but it is still available here, so it's not obviously selling out. So not a drama on this coin particularly, but what was scheduled to be launched on the same day was a $1, not circulating, but a $1, the same specifications as a circulating coin, with a color design. And that got pulled from release a couple of weeks prior. So they were going to release it $15 for this on a card $1 coin with color. This central cog and lettering was going to be in color, and yeah, so that's been pulled, and they have yet to release a date for it to be rescheduled. But the drama is that the apparent reason for pulling that is the color. The color they had on this cog that was in the center was orange, and it actually came across, I saw an image of it, it came across more of a yellow, and that color on a gold background just it didn't blend in, but it clashed at the same time. It was definitely not the right kind of color, so it was more this yellow on the box color, if you can imagine that on a gold $1 aluminium bronze coin. So they've pulled that, and they're going to change the color to blue and then re-release it at a later time, presumably this kind of a shade of blue, that one of these shades of blue, and that should stand out a lot more. Now, whether they minted them already and they're having to scrap them and start again, I don't know. Whether they'd minted them but not colored them, who's to say? But that will, we'll have to wait to see how long it takes them to put them back to market. Another piece of drama here is also this new proof box. So if you noticed on the Milky Way, it used the same proof box style that we've had for a few years now, a rigid kind of hinged box. But now this proof, and one I'm about to show you, has a new style. So it's a lid, not a hinge, but a lid, and it's all kind of a smooth, slightly textured, but not like the velvety kind of texture you got in the old style. A nice big thumb hole, which is good because the old ones didn't have that. You had a kind of a lower area that if you secretly pushed it in the right spot, it would pop up. But that's a lot more intuitive. And this is a new sustainable packaging made from a kind of a combination of bamboo and pulp, and it's designed to be a bit more friendly towards the environment. Hopefully that doesn't mean it's in any way inferior in terms of longevity. Of course, the last thing we want to do is for our coins to be stored long term and start to degrade, even if it's the coin itself is safe in a capsule. You don't want your packaging to fall apart as it ages. So hopefully it's not going to impact things that way. It's been hopefully sealed up nicely. So I haven't seen one in hand yet, so I couldn't comment. But that's another new thing to come this release. And the final coin is actually two coins, two versions of the same coin, and that was the new Kangaroo series. This one is called Outback Majesty, and it's quite a simplistic, minimalist kind of design. So that will, it's not my kind of thing, this design, but my wife likes it quite a lot. So I think this is going to be popular for some people. I don't expect this one to sell out anytime soon. The last year's release in the Kangaroo series, I think, never sold out. So don't expect that to be as radically popular as Milky Way by any means. This mintage is 5,000, so it's still not huge, but and this is a proof. So and it comes in that same new box. So 1 ounce of silver. And it's the same price as the Centenary one, of Rotary one, $105, which is up a smidge, or was it? No. But yes, so a proof, boxed proof. But there was also a alternate version, which is the frosted, uncirculated coin, which some people have shortened to Frunk. But yes, it's not a proof. It resembles a reverse proof. where the background or field is frosted and the raised parts are shiny, whereas on a proof the background is shiny and the raised parts are frosted. But it's not technically a proof, so it's uncirculated in that respect. And this just simply comes in a capsule. There's no packaging other than the capsule. So it's a halfway house between a bullion coin and a proof coin. So no packaging like a bullion coin, but it's not the superfine silver like you'd find in a bullion coin, and the price is obviously halfway between the two. But it's too expensive for bullion, but not as expensive as the proof. So, and they did the same last year on their Kangaroo series, did these two versions. The mintage on this one is a higher one, is 10,000. So yeah, so those are the new releases for this month. We haven't yet heard an announcement on what's coming in March, but we'll share that with you as soon as we do. But yeah, quite an exciting one. So let us know if you picked any of these up, or whether you plan to, or whether you don't like them, or any thoughts in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe, and we've got a lot of new news and general coin stuff coming up in the coming weeks. So yeah, stay tuned and subscribe. Thanks for watching.